Hey friends, who's ready for some watercolor painting? You all should have your project bags from the school. And inside there's some wonderful art supplies for us to explore. So have your mom and dad help you get out a piece of watercolor paper from the book supply. We're going to do a watercolor painting that can go into an art book of your very own. You'll also want your watercolor palette, a small glass of water, and your paintbrush. And in addition to that, you're going to want some masking tape and possibly a pair of scissors to cut the tape. Or you can try ripping the tape with your fingers, and that's something that you can get help from a grown-up or an older friend or sibling to help you with. So now that you have all of your supplies together, let's cut some strips of tape. You can cut long strips and short strips. You can do little dots of tape and place them onto your watercolor paper to make a fun tape design. So you have some part of the paper with tape, some part of the paper without any masking tape. You're going to leave this tape on and paint your watercolor around that tape. But then later on, you'll take it off and reveal a beautiful painting. Okay, so let's get started with the painting. Dip your paintbrush into your water to get it nice and wet, and pick out what color you want to start with first. I decided to do yellow first. So you dip it in your color and stir, 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 stir that color of paint onto the bristles of your brush, your paintbrush. You can use a different color for each section or just a couple colors for the whole painting. You decide what colors do you want to use. When you've painted in each part of your paper around your tape, now you have to let your painting dry. Remember how at school we'd ask you to put your painting on the drying rack until you came back to school the next day? That's what you're going to do now. You're going to leave your painting alone until it's all dry. You might have to wait until tomorrow before your painting is all dry. But when you come back, you can have a grown-up help you slowly and carefully peel the tape off of your paper. And voila! You have a beautiful watercolor painting. Enjoy!